Okay, sorry guys, my stream got disconnected because my internet connection was gone out of nowhere, man. That's why. Nothing else. Alright? So, let's continue, okay? Let's continue. Let's go. Sorry for the inconvenience. Man, this sucks. Let's continue, man. Let's continue. Alright. Let's go. Okay. Gotta talk to Nahida. Oh, that part. We are at
Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Alright, let's go. Sure. I think I'll just speedrun through this.
It looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be...
Okay.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know,
I'll just
Jailbird.
speedrun this. I'll just speedrun this because I got this already.
I know there are many grievances. Fine. Let's go.
Let's cut each other per my agreement with... If there are no further... Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ugh,
We can start...
Irminsul acts... Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow. Ooh.
Irminsul is closely intertwined. Pick your jaws up.
Why is it that...
Lesser Lord Kusa...
Can you still...
Yes.
Permission granted.
Let's go.
Hey, so...
I was just imagining anything's possible.
What happens if I actually do it? Oh damn, I can't. Alright, I can't. Okay.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
What happens if I do it anyway? Alright, I can't.
It looks the same in every direction.
Well, there's no way I can speedrun through
No
this.
wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're
All right.
here.
What a huge tree!
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then
Alright, there
please
you go. This
begin.
is the part.
Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint. The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive. The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Finally, it feels good to be here, to be honest.
Traveler,
For once.
Paimon, would you like to talk?
With?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join.
It's like a Discord call.
What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
Yep, it's a Discord call.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking
Yeah,
like
that's
this
true. And
once
to
in
be
a
honest, I
while.
don't think any other individual can talk like this. If
Paimon's
you don't
never
have
tried this
Discord.
before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Yeah, that's true.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand.
Yeah, and one of them is that mortal beings can just die. There's nothing they can do about it. That's one of the things that the Balladeer does not understand properly.
Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers. Well done. Smart and attentive as always. So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person
Well,
he is
yeah, if
today.
that is the case, then it just sucks, man. I feel bad for him.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone
Bruh.
else.
That anger, that pain he went through, that's the reason why now nothing goes under that guy's skin, okay?
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Archon.
Do that.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that? If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabukimono and so on, yes. I
Oh,
know
damn.
about all of that.
Damn, you know everything
Really?
about it.
Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought. Oh, how interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork
Oh,
alone.
damn, they got it right?
Guess they got it right?
Oh my god.
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
Damn, he got hurt.
So, have you found anything yet?
Your mouth
Still
is
looking.
not moving.
Don't
Fine,
get your
mouth.
hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
There's something about my twin.
How did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Oh, damn, let's go. I'm world famous, or should I say, David famous.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh? Wait.
What's that?
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Wait, in
Hey,
what?
don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Shh. Just wait.
Damn, what? Anonymous?
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
Whoa!
Who is this?
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone
Oh,
else.
by the way, guys, this is an ancestor of Kazuha. This is Kazuha's ancestor.
Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy.
Who is this speaking?
Skills, blood, dreams.
Oh, alright, there you go.
Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Damn,
Yes,
this is
well,
a conversation
Were it not
400
for
years
you
ago.
coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale.
Damn, this is the time where Kaidehara clan was at its peak.
You allowed
Performance,
Akame to take all the
isn't
credit
it?
for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma. And it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
Oh damn, what?
I tried to
A
resist
murder
thinking it was
happening?
all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate.
Oh,
And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope, but that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring
damn.
these suspicions for quite some time.
something is gonna happen here now. Let's see.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Oh shit, damn.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this.
What?
You finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
Yo! Something like this actually happens in this game. Oh my god. It's a children's game, Hoyoverse. What the? What? What? Whoa! This actually happened. Something like this actually happened.
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well. At least for the first few days. But it's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all.
From Fatui,
And
right?
yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatarasuna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
The doctor!
If you kill me,
What?
there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
What? The doctor is this conversation happened 400 years ago. What? Is the doctor even human?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Why do I feel like the doctor is the reason why the balladeer is at this state right now?
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
Yeah, he's working for the Fatui, the doctor, and the ultimate goal is to overthrow the Celestia. So it really is understandable that Niwa over here just got caught in the middle fire or something, and of course he wouldn't understand shit, you know, but it feels very bad. Plus guys, this over here, it is Kazuha's ancestor, okay? This guy over here is Kazuha's ancestor.
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
See this? See that? The doctor. He was alive 400 years ago. What?
The Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Oh, so the Fatui
Just to
was
create
not
a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Maybe.
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
What?
Make
What?
no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
Bro, you are a human, huh? The doctor being a human, huh? Nice joke, doctor. Nice joke.
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us.
Yo,
He has
alright.
nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
Man, what? Even me, alright? Me, oh, what? He's gone now. What? That was so painful to see. It hurts. And I wonder what the balladeer would react after seeing this.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat.
Well, at least they did not animate the knife or the wound.
I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible, Mr. Niwa. Already dead. What a pity.
Man, you're a maniac. That doctor! Oh my god. That was the doctor, and he's been alive for 400 years.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Well, I think the doctor is more... the doctor is more dangerous than you, Scaramouche. Because apparently the things that we are seeing, he's not even a mortal, homie. He is not a mortal. He has been alive for 400 years. He can prolong his life for as long as he wants, it feels like, as if in Teyvat. Well, oh, we got Gaming Juhai on the live chat. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Oh, and here now we can see what Scaramouche's reaction would be.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore. Dottore! Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
Yeah. And it happened 400 years ago.
But why did we see things from his perspective? When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I. Give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be
Alright, let's go over there.
Give him some time to process his emotions.
Yeah, man. Give him some time, man.
Paimon's still
Come
confused
on.
about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
I mean,
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabukimono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when
Oh.
the trouble began.
Yeah.
It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The
Bruh.
mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Whoa, alright. There you go, gamers. I think if you never felt the loophole of emotions ever in your life, then you can't relate to what Nahida is saying right now. Because I felt it very harshly in my life experiences, that whenever you fall into a loophole of emotions, you get messed up. Really messed up. So I can relate to the Wanderer. Really makes sense how he became like this.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Well,
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
let's see it. Mystery of the Tatarasuna.
Tatori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Yup, that's right. You good, homie? You good?
Shall we see how he's doing?
I don't know, man.
Hey, you alright?
Oh, he got a weird
That's a
smile.
scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
Well, we just want to make sure this does not affect the
It
plan.
won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here.
Yeah, look into my sister, man. Come on,
But
where is she?
unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Bruv,
Even
bruv.
if we can't find
What?
anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Tevat.
Then how does the tree know about this term descenders then?
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Not expected, not unexpected, but still.
Don't thank me just yet.
Oh, alright.
You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
What's up?
About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world. Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The
Oh.
heavens responded?
Oh,
The
yeah,
jester told me
alright.
this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time.
Wait. Oh, alright, it's a mage, alright. Not a swordsman or something. Because if that was the case, then I would have said that. Wait, what? Dying Slave? The jester, by the way. Who's that? The jester told me this himself. So he has been alive for 500 years since the Khanyan cataclysm. Damn, so that is the jester. Oh, alright, okay. New information. Interesting information.
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
But how
Very
come?
valuable.
How come there is nothing on Irminsul, but there is something on other people's minds? Because if other people have some knowledge in their minds, then literally just, Irminsul can just take the information from there. There you go.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Alright.
What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
Alright, what do you want
Give
to...
me your hand.
Okay, what's up? Okay. What's up?
Can you hear my voice inside your head? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Yo!
Done.
It is.
Huh? What the? What happened?
Yeah, there is a
Only saw
way
you
to
hold
change.
hands for a second.
There is a way.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me.
Wait. Yup. It's because I know about Greater Lord Ruketavata and no one in Teyvat knows about her. But I think the Balladeer... plot twist. Wait, if... alright, damn. Okay, let's continue.
So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Yo, Balladeer, stop.
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Why? What's wrong? What you gonna do? Tell something?
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey!
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
Don't
whoa.
do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
How though? Wait, what's happening? Whoa, yo, my brain can't keep up with this information and these plot twists.
Oh no.
Nahida, do
He's
something.
really fine.
Nahida.
Oh, can you hear me? Nahida! Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
Ah, the Balladeer is
It
doing
was the
something
Balladier's
stupid.
fault. He shut you out. I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had? Where the
Probably.
heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
Wait, what's
Don't
wrong?
be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Okay, quick, quick, quick. We don't have much time. Yo, what did he do though? Alright, let's see. Alright, we're here now. Alright, how did we come here though? Shouldn't we be at the Sanctuary of Suristana? Yo, I'm back. A character, which one? Nahida, Dreams of Awakening. This one. Huh. Alright, this is Nahida's story quest, gamers. You gotta do this one now. I mean, just the part so that I can continue with the Archon quest. I mean, this does ruin the atmosphere. It really does ruin the atmosphere.
Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
A moment of dream was that.
Oh, that sounds like some kind of sweet drink.
I'm afraid not. It's the name of an event we started to hold regularly. Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night. The
Okay.
same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about dreaming again.
Oh, right. Everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences.
Well, it's natural that they are so hyped up about this.
And thus our event, A Moment of Dreams, was born.
So it's kind of like a fireside chat.
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day. Really, why not have a listen for yourselves?
I can understand your
Yeah,
curiosity.
but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing. Wait, but if there are free drinks and snacks involved, then Paimon might consider it.
Paimon!
Oh, really? So you mean you've already seen many dreams?
Bruh, we were not in Sumeru, remember?
But no need to get so excited. It's really nothing special.
No. We need experienced participants like you to share your experiences with dreaming. Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Sounds kind of weird, man.
Oh, expert? Paimon kind of likes it.
Now you seem interested. Please, follow me to the meeting place. It won't take much of your time.
Okay.
Rest assured, you'll find all the drinks and snacks you'd like there.
Wow, how accommodating. Sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. We should see what the traveler thinks first.
Yeah, as if like I have any say in this.
Why aren't you saying anything?
I don't think I really have a choice.
Alright, hurry up and take us to be dream experts.
Very good.
Alright, okay. But do I really need to do
Do
this?
you know what's the most important part of being an expert?
Wait. Yeah. Well, guys, you know what? I think we should do this one first then.
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
I mean, it's really like I don't want to speedrun this content.
Paimon will be known as Paimon, the dream expert.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
They must be dream experts from another land.
Yep, that's
Great.
true. That's
Oh,
true.
I have a question. Me first. Me first.
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion.
Alright. Damn, so they got a queue, huh?
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
Alright, let's see.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Honestly, I don't have any good tips, man.
Oh, Paimon knows. Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two.
Oh, damn, alright. What's
The
up?
first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long.
Are you sure you're not making it up?
The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful.
You still want to be a slime, bro?
The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into a smoothie. And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful Geo slime and went to take revenge on the forest boar that used to bully Paimon. But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
I don't know, man. I don't know. How would I know? Ask Paimon.
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
At least she's grasped the standard tropes of adventure story.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse than my current life.
That's true as well.
Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
Yo,
Looks
no.
like being an expert is way easier than Paimon imagined. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in so I can have the same dream as the one I had last night.
Oh, you know what? If you know of a way, tell me. Yes, please enlighten us, esteemed expert. I wanna know it as well, Paimon. I wanna know it as well.
Hey, you're supposed to be helping.
No, you got us signed up. Come on.
First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day, listening to the breeze blowing through the valley.
Don't tell me his wife's dead. I'll feel extremely sad afterwards if his wife's dead now. Shit. Wait, what's wrong with Hoyoverse?
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Oh my god, you're so insensitive, Paimon. There wouldn't be a reason for him to dream about it if his wife was there. Ah, okay, shit's gonna become very dark now.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
Ah,
Oh! Sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
Paimon, what's
No,
wrong?
it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her.
Have you tried looking at her photos right before you fall asleep?
Yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably way more important.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Yep.
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect your thoughts and dreams.
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks for your wise advice.
Yo, yo, yo.
My turn, my
Oh,
turn.
it is?
Huh.
Okay.
I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
Did you try drawing the plant that you saw?
I want to bring the souvenir box in my room into my dream.
Weren't you guys supposed to have a queue?
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Oh, bro, you what? This guy is making superstitions.
Hey, no rush! One at a time!
One at a time, come on, one at a time.
Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers.
They didn't
that's
really care
all.
about the answers. Vivid dreams are just really exciting to them.
You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. Any explanation they get now is like pure sustenance to them, no matter how good the explanation really is.
Damn, Paimon is becoming a nerd as well. Alright, coming into Sumeru did do some good to Paimon's brain.
Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind?
Nahida.
Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy.
And there you go. Alright, and Nahida will be here in our consciousness in 3, 2, 1.
Unfortunately,
Oh, never
she's
mind.
super busy right now and may not have time for gatherings like this.
Or does she?
Experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you.
But you saw how we we answered all the questions just now, we're not really all that knowledgeable.
Ah, but this guest is rather special.
Oh, Nahida, right? Yeah. The Archon.
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place? Huh? Nahida, how did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out.
Oh, alright.
Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions. You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better.
What's up? You got something to ask? Alright, they're hesitating now.
Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation?
I think they need to build up some courage first.
Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or
Yeah,
anything,
that's
right?
true. You look like a small kid. I don't know
In terms
either.
of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru. Yet they didn't even flinch at you.
Still not quite the same as approaching an Archon.
Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here.
Oh, whoa, guys, come on, do something.
That's not true, Nahida. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river.
Come on, you guys are making your Archon feel bad. Come on.
I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container. She's sulking.
Yeah, she is sulking.
Hey, it's alright, everyone. No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Alright, someone got the cut.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same.
Us, man.
The sky
Huge
is
us.
right above me and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of.
Oh, yeah, alright. He's just every single adult out there in this world.
By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
Responsibility upon responsibility.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be stuck in the same predicament.
Same responsibilities. You just gotta manage time.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible. Then what should I do?
Manage time, bro. Manage your time. Get some time out for yourself. Go out and touch some grass.
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
I mean, do some new types of work.
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps. And the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then, write the names of your children on it.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of
Yeah,
energy
let's
at
go.
work.
Motivation.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes. Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for
Nice.
me.
Let's go.
I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own.
Yeah, let's
Thank
go.
great
You should make one of
Archon.
your own. Let's go. New experience. Nice. But I wonder what kind of advice will Nahida give to that guy, you know, that wanted to dream about his wife every single night. Alright, let's have a...
Nahida, only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem. Actually, I didn't really understand the problem.
Yeah, it's because... Wait. What? Didn't you just now in the Archon quest like understood what the balladeer was going through and was giving us advice that we wouldn't understand because we never, you know, things like that, and a lot of contradictions, man, a lot of stuff.
I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool.
Oh.
After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him.
I think I understand.
After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people, but why is that?
It gives them more meaning. It reminds them why they're fighting so hard for. It reminds them the reason behind their struggle. That's why, Nahida.
Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings.
Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort to understand these kinds of things.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me though. This is just my way of learning.
Alright, what's the next one? Let's see it.
Don't forget about Paimon! Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's
Yeah, alright, okay, Paimon.
Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
Alright.
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Alright, he is more direct with his question now, and it makes it... alright, I feel so bad even hearing the question.
Longing for the deceased.
If she remembers something about Greater Lord Ruketavata, no, she wouldn't be able to remember anymore.
Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving our past together. I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's really as if she had come back to life in my dreams.
Oh yeah, that's
She
true.
even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last left off.
It is because your thoughts are there.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
And I guess his emotions for his deceased wife is just too extreme. That's why things
It's
like these
almost as if
happen.
my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dream.
But dreams are, and will forever be, just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thought.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
true.
probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I feel so bad, man. I feel so bad for him, man. Sucks, man.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time after all.
Alright, so we gotta check on Manu who's depressed, man. Oh my god. You good, homie? I don't think you are, but I mean... we gotta sit down here, man. Alright, what's up, man? What's up? It feels so bad even now. I don't know, man. How do I even approach him?
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own.
Alright, I'll escort you there.
But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look in. Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake.
Yeah, man.
Once
Let's
I
go.
can stop dreaming
I'll
about
escort
that
you there.
place,
Let's go.
I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right?
Sure, let's go have a look.
If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Let's go, let's go.
It might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
That's true as well.
I hope so.
Alright, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
Adbiratul Nahida. Wait. You sure about that? That she once existed. Yeah. Wait, I wonder if I actually should or not.
Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again?
Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions?
I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts.
Nice.
Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh,
All
there's
right,
no need
sure.
to trouble you, Great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
It's fine,
No
it's
need to
fine.
stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the Great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
Damn, you are being too cruel to Nahida now.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
Well, I'd better go with her. The whole Greater Lord Rukatavara thing will take some explaining. Oh wait, what? So canonically, Nahida knows about Greater Lord Rukatavata? Wait, let's have a look. What happens? I thought that if anyone gets to know about Greater Lord Rukatavata, then the whole fabric, you know, the fabric of Teyvat, the space-time fabric of Teyvat would get messed up. Like, that is what I felt like, because apparently, like, Irminsul, okay, Irminsul, it's literally, like, it's not just a device that game developers in our games just plant it, and then you can just, like, they just, you know, like, code it, and then you can just use it as a log, as what happened. No, because apparently, in a general log, if something gets deleted from there, other people that experienced it does not forget. But if anything happens in Arminsoul, everybody does forget. What that means is Arminsoul is connected to every single person's consciousness out there. So I really thought that if I said something about Ruketevata to Nahida, then I thought something would happen in Teyvat, like something that we would not want. Alright. Is it this place?
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this?
Yes, of course. We usually journey through far more dangerous places
I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics.
Well, every single thing is special when the person is right.
I'd tell her
if
about
it's the
our
right
daughter,
person.
Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most.
This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she's doing the same in my dreams.
I think it's because of your thought. Like you know what you guys talked about last time. So from there, your mind is making it seem like your wife is knows everything. So like she's not a different individual.
She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Man, something with your mind.
That's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with.
However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine.
Well, it's just his deep love for his wife then.
For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
I agree, come on.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
I wonder, by the way, were you ever, I wonder if this side character over here ever went to the top of that summit over there, ever. Because if he did not, then it would be so weird. Well, anyways, from my experience of, adventuring over here, there is something that, there is a plant that would take me all the way to the top. There is a plant somewhere that I could use. Where is it? Never mind, I can't find it. But I know that there was one that would take me all the way above to that summit. Oh well. Regardless of all that though, I really feel very bad about the guy. Damn. Sucks, man. Sucks. The thing that he is going through, that sucks, man. But I guess it is beautiful in its own way as well. It is beautiful in its own way. Alright.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
Yep.
No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course. This is all part of our little trip.
Yo, what's up?
Everyone hold hands.
Curse! Decided on destiny.
There you go. Come on.
Hey!
Nice. Let's go. Good damage. Oh, this is a very nice view. I took a screenshot. Let's go.
The scenery here is amazing.
Nice.
It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap.
Save as image. 1, 2, 3, 4. Save. Got it. Got it.
Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange about this. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams.
His wife must be a really amazing person.
Or his love is extremely strong, yo.
Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me today.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hallucinations now? Dreams? Yeah, but now you're seeing
When
hallucinations.
the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it.
Whoa, hallucinations. He's having hallucinations
I'll
now.
bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Man, he's going through a disease, Nahida. How could you not see that? He's not actually dreaming. He's just hallucinating. There's something wrong with his brain, man.
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
Hallucination.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall. Catch him!
I mean, Nahida, you go. Come on, you're closer to Ilman than me.
Luckily, he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out.
He's in the dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier.
Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream?
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Alright.
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened? Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh,
Yep.
right. It was all just a dream.
The disappointment again.
The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Yeah, there's something wrong with his brain.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there wouldn't be us saving you from the cliff next time.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now.
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilman's case may not be unique to him.
Wait, what? Are you having similar dreams?
Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of...
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru.
Maybe this is happening because a lot of people did not dream for a humongous amount of time. So the moment they dreamt about things that they longed for, they just got hooked with it.
We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
Let's go, what's up? He's standing there, yo! Don't get yourself into more trouble. Alright, there you go, finally, I got it, nice. So, the night bird falls at the curtain's call. There you go. And I really hope you guys do not disturb me anymore afterwards. Let's go. I want to do Dark Conquest now, let's go. Regardless of all that. Let's see. The nostalgia, gamer. The nostalgia. I mean, there's just this sensation of nostalgia coming from here in this quest, isn't it? But this is a different one, by the way. This is a different one. This is the story quest, okay? I really hate like this is happening, but nothing much we can do about it.
And we're at, an inn or something?
This
Yep.
is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb
Isn't there
you.
anything I can do?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with.
Oh.
Leave this one to me.
Alright,
An
okay.
emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Alright, sure.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Well, I think he is too smart for Teyvat. Yep, it is.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible!
Yeah, it's not easy, that's for sure.
You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life.
Well, Paimon, you just don't know what can happen. You just don't know. Or, Paimon is just the best actor in Teyvat. How about that?
It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there wouldn't be any water as well.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do.
Maybe, yeah. Sounds very depressing. Are you okay, yo?
Paimon accidentally...
Yeah, it's all the Balladeer's fault, huh?
Paimon, all this mental stress.
It's all Balladeer's fault, huh? Everything.
But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Not necessary. I'm just guessing here.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
True, but nothing, like no one related to Rukkhitavata seems to be affected by it. The Raiden, Gokaden, Kazuha, Ayaka, and Ayato. Yep.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next?
I don't know, but I mean, Rukkhitavata got erased from history. But did anything happened to the people of the desert or anything of the people, like King Deshret messed something up, but Rukkhadevata saved King Deshret from all that, and well, all that did happen, and like the present is just the way it is.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Yeah, man.
So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here.
That sounds like a very Paimon solution.
Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes. Cream stew. Sauteed matsutake. And Dragon chili chicken. Almond tofu. Satisfying salad.
Whoa, you're going to leeway.
Also, Adeptus Temptation, golden shrimp balls, triple layered consomme, lotus seed and bird egg soup, and...
Whoa, something's happening. Guys, something's happening. And we fell asleep, right?
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now? Paimon was, talking?
We're getting so worried about the situation with Balladeer that we started listing food.
The Balladeer? Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name, though.
Yo! Not again, another one?
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers.
Whoa, okay, this is so creepy. This is giving me goosebumps, gamers. What? People are erasing themselves from history left and right. What's wrong with this depression? Ayo, Celestia, do something, man. In the end, you might have all of your Archons being so depressed that they just remove themselves from Irminsul one by one.
So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name? Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
Come with me, Paimon.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I want to go back to Inazuma.
Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
Let's go over there first. Let's get over there first. So we are gonna go all the way to Inazuma. Alright, let's go. Let's see what happens. Is there any change? Because to be honest, there should not be any change. And first and foremost, let's go to a blade art swordsmith, if that's what it's called. Alright, wait, return to a moment of dream to ascertain the situation. To be honest, no, I don't wanna. There you go. Let's go. Gotta go like this. And over here. Alright, nice.
We've made it to Amanoma Smithy!
Ah, it's been a while.
Pardon me, I would like to ask a question, if I may.
Of course. Go ahead.
Could you tell me about the story that...
Oh, now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches.
Oh, the Ishin is still there.
Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume,
Alright, yeah, okay, it does make sense now, because this is what happened last time as well. Nothing seems to have been affected by, like, the present, you know, like, every single person that is alive right now, none of them were affected by it. None of the people's relationship with each other has been affected by it. It's just the history, and that's it. And the history has been affected in such a way that every single person's relationship with each other has to have been constant.
The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft. until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art.
Oh, he took it back?
Now, 2 clans remain.
Wait,
of the original
didn't he
Gokuden
just... Like, didn't he decline the offer in the quest? So now he took it back.
If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we were! Paimon remembers that now. They learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like such a shame.
What was the reason behind their decline?
That, my friends, is a tragic tale.
I think we should go to Ayato for this one.
In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful
I know it already, man. I just want to verify that the tale is just accurate, or like it's the same tale as I know or not.
The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world.
Makes sense.
In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge.
Wait, the Kaedehara clan?
Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
His
whoa.
goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire
Alright, the tale is not what... The tale is not this one. The tale was a different one. The tale was a different one. And if you are a veteran player, you know it already. Yep, it has changed. Someone else attacked the swordsmith. Niwa still
Is there
died.
anything else you wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Why, yes. Just yes.
And he's the same Kazuha I know. Things don't seem as bad as it appeared last night.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? On to the
I mean, come on, let's go, man.
traveler.
Let's go. Kazuha. Oh, yeah, Ayato. Yep, the story regarding the... Yep, I think Ayato would not know about the Balladeer anymore. Because, well... Would A know about the Balladeer?
This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
Traveler! It's been a while.
Hello.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
We'll take you up on that offer. Let's go. Let's meet Toma, I guess.
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
Yeah, they're gonna let it pass. Thanks. They're gonna let it pass then. Alright.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want? Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf.
And what? If you hear the dialogues very carefully, you can't help but laugh. This is not an old lady speaking. It is a young person just mocking, man.
As for the
I can't hear. Whoa, there's a disc behind.
Very much so.
Yep, that's true.
Well, got any more questions?
That's all for now.
Very well, Miss Kamisato. I must say, many.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't hear it, man. It's too funny.
They say they get to talk, Miss Kamisato. It's been as someone who is so in the future. Wonderful.
Paimon likes it here too. Paimon's itching to try it. We made
Of course.
All right, goodbye for now. We're great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry.
All right.
Let's go. I saw.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep. Everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Goodbye, bro. Goodbye. Okay, let's have a look at this. Let's take it. All right. Now then, where else do we go? Yeah, the Tarasuna. Then what happens to the doctor then? And he was there 400 years ago. The doctor was there 400 years ago. Then he's not a human by any means. Oh, it's the guy, Xavier.
Well, here we are. But what are we...
Do my eyes deceive me, or is...
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
You know much about Tatarasuna.
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history.
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale
I don't.
of Tatarasuna.
Just say it.
I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years.
What? 1,000?
Still, the furnace has
It's
had a
even
couple of
longer.
serious maintenance issues along the way.
It's before the Kangen Cataclysm. What?
When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say
And
he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way.
that was the
How
doctor,
about
bro.
that?
That was the doctor. Yup, that was the doctor.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about the...
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden
Wait,
burning
Masa, can I
desire for
ask one more
historical-
question?
Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of Kabukimono connected to Tatarasuna?
A kabukimono? No, I can't say that I have. I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabukimono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
Yep. Revert everything back to the way it was. But so far, it looks the majority of changes have only affected himself. Yep. That's what I said, gamers. That is what I said. It just affects him somehow.
Of course! Don't mention it.
The threads of fate weave in such a way that only the person being erased gets erased. Not for everybody else. To be honest, they like get next to no changes at all. Next to no changes.
We're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Alright.
Like you got all the information you're looking for.
Time to go back and see Veselat now.
Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you.
I don't think I can say it to Paimon.
Your smile, Spinal Crocodile.
Thank you, Paimon.
Don't mention it. Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
Let's go. Alright, and Echoes of History. What do we get though? What do we get? Investigate the memories of the Tarasuna's past. Alright. Okay. We gotta return to the Sanctuary of Surasthana now. Let's go. The Sanctuary of Surasthana. Let's go, gamers. Let's go. Nice. Alright. Damn, this is very interesting. And to be honest, this is just the thing that I expected from Sumeru.
Hey, it's them!
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up? Oh, yeah, I wonder if there is any change.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Oh, yeah, it must be... Wait.
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
Yep, let's go.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh? Oh, of course.
Nice, let's have a look. Wait, I didn't read it last time. I did not. Wait, what? A great many of these rumors revolve around the yokai, who are so very characteristic of Inazuma's folk history. A small portion have repeatedly mentioned the word outsider. A small portion. It should be known that the appearance of such a character, who is suspected to be based on a real person, is a very curious case. This fact drew the attention of the researchers to delve further, and eventually the following pieces of information came to light. A foreign mechanic once visited the Tatarasuna. Reportedly, the reason for his immigration was to exchange knowledge and forge ties with the locals. However, the mechanic seemed to have behaved suspiciously, often wandering around essential or restricted areas, and if someone tried to turn him away, they would only earn incomprehensible mumbles from his lips. The mechanic often stared into the furnace, seemingly to check on its conditions. Unsettlingly, he also spent a substantial amount of time watching the local residents. Damn, that's creepy, yo, what? Judging from the era, it was not common to see cross-cultural exchange of technical knowledge in places such as Tatarasuna. After traveling across the tides, foreign experts became welcome in the region was like not unreasonable either. Yet calamity came not long after this exchange of knowledge with hints at high potential for. Well, I don't
presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
Does this mention any place? I wonder if, the doctor did go to, meet with Niwa. So I wonder if the doctor assassinated Niwa. Two of his names. If he really succeeded, it must have taken all of his might, but still.
What do you think?
A masterpiece.
Hey, remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this?
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Yep, there you go.
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that
Well,
with us.
you guys could just go to Inazuma.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Amanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true.
Aren't you from Inazuma? You must understand the credibility and authenticity.
Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
They're back at it. These guys are really into this.
I guess some things never change.
I'm so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
Alright, let's continue now. Let's go. Okay. So we are gonna go in this direction. Oh, wait. What? There was a firefly. I should have taken it. Alright. Let's enter the sanctuary of Surastana now. Let's go. Alright. Talk to Nahida.
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. The Balladeer? It sounds like some kind of...
Oh, so Nahida forgot as well.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
Well, I guess it's time. Any changes to Ermin's will affect her as well. Yep, I am the record keeper, and Zhongli knows about this as well. Zhongli told me a lot about his history because he feels like I, the traveler, can keep the record. And because even if it is carved in bedrock, even if memories are carved in the bedrock of Teyvat, still those memories can be lost. But if you give the record to me, the traveler, it would stay there forever.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong?
There are things that have happened that only I can remember. And I have to tell you the truth. There once was a name created by the Electro Archon who was a puppet who lived after a series of events, thinking he had been thrice betrayed, left Inazuma to roam the world. There you go. Losing everything, finally. Oh, so we are saying every single thing that we know about the Balladeer.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even able to do that? As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense.
If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality.
That's true.
So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well, because he literally changed the world?
Yep.
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it.
To be honest, he's not the first one.
The traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul.
Yep.
And it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him.
Yep,
So if
that's
there's
right.
anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
You can't say that again.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person
I'm really not sure, man. We were enemies after all. I don't know his perspective on all this. I can't say why he did something so extreme. Save someone, or did he want to completely undo? Everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all. Maybe that's all there is to it. Question he asked, specifically, and my hesitation gave him his answer. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That over there, gamers, is true. And like the way that he even understood that he could ask me that question. Damn, he really had the brain.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right? Once
Yes.
the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. The story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friend. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Yeah, that sucks. That's true. Those fated to a tragic end could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? Yeah, I guess it's just the betrayals.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it. This should be the one.
Oh, what is this? What is it?
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us.
How?
What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale?
This matches everything
I
I said.
authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer?
When
How?
combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Wait, then how does it add up? How does it add up? Like Hoyoverse, you should have at least given us something that it would add this thing up. I feel like there's a plot hole in this, gamers. Like, how does this even add up?
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact.
Oh, how?
Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that, but Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul.
Oh, damn. 1000 IQ move by Nahida. That is a 1000 IQ move. Let's go.
That's incredible! What a great idea! And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the balladeer.
Sheesh.
There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them.
Bruh.
But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree, who had been abandoned by the human. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur.
Uh-huh.
Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox."
Yeah, it's the balladeer. I mean, it's the doctor.
The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
Damn, alright. So that's how you put it through. Okay.
We solved it! I remember now. This is not just the balladeer's story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use.
Oh, so the scholars also did something here. Huh.
I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you.
Oh, so, alright, so Nahida. Wait. So Nahida, like, damn, alright. So you. Okay. So Nahida was very fast with all the records that she was making.
Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Ermin Soul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It feels like life is as insignificant as a feather.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us, so the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up! How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it! Come on, Traveler! You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk.
Alright, man, yeah, that's true.
Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits.
Man.
It
Like,
must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But
I really wonder if Paimon is just acting this entire time. Let's go. Over there. I mean, so basically we did not, I guess in the end, even in Nahida's story quest, we did not end up telling her that, like, about Nahida, I mean about Rukkhadevata. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Let's see what happens.
we're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Wait.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Come on, brain, let's dig this up. It's gotta be in so there somewhere. It was something about Arminso and deleting oneself. Forbidden knowledge, Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
What? No one can erase themselves from existence. Not even her. Huh, then? Our own reincarnation in eternal... Yeah, true.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
It's simply not possible for the balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Whoa, whoa! What did he do? What did he do? I guess, let's see what did he do. That is the balladeer!
Hey!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That guy is the Balladeer.
Who?
He's
You're
the
a stranger,
Balladeer, man.
kiddo.
What?
You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually.
Yeah,
you
true.
don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Just follow him, of course.
Stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Yeah, I think he would know. I think he would follow the person you just saw. Oh, so the game is also gonna react in a way that it doesn't know the Balladeer or something. Bruh, you don't have to play like that, Hoyoverse. You don't have to do that. Oh, no more sunset yet here.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the Balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsettias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Wait, we won't. Just
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back. Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
You're right, we were following you.
Have we met before?
Oh my god, those sunsettias though.
No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Yes.
I have no recollection.
It's complicated, but I do know you.
Are you absolutely sure?
100%, I swear on my life, Paimon.
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
You're a puppet.
Puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people.
So the fact that he exists here right now means that he is still Raiden Shogun's, A's son.
Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's somewhere I want to take you.
But please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the city.
Alright. Let's go. Alright, what's happening? Damn, so his personality is like a cinnamon roll now? He was a cinnamon roll initially. The reason why he got messed up like this is because of the doctor experimenting him. Alright. Damn. This story is just too good, man. This story is just so good and so well written. Hoyoverse. Damn. This is some really good shit.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
You don't know me? Bruv, you live in Sumeru and you don't know me?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world. Like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you and me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
Hey, let's go. We need more people like the Grand Bazaar, man. I keep telling y'all.
But I don't...
The Wanderer.
No,
Alright.
You're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. Alright, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Alright, let's go. So we gotta return to the Sanctuary of Turistana. The Dendro Archon. Let's go. We're gonna go to the Dendro Archon now. Let's go. Alright. And then like this. Alright, almost there. There you go. Damn, this thing, man. Oh my god. Alright. Let's have a look. What is it? What's up?
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You say that you're trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain.
It is a past, but it's a past that is no longer reality.
I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called previous incarnation.
Oh, bruh, what?
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
You wanna hear it? You wanna hear it?
Oh, okay. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
We're just trying to think where to
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
The way he's saying it, he also has been lost. Like he has been feeling lost for a lot of days. So I guess, let's see
Is
it.
truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Yep, there you go.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In
Yeah.
terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
Damn, all this knowledge.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
We were each other's enemies. We tried to kill each other, by the way. We
If
tried.
we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything! What a weird situation!
Yeah, man, I also don't know, man.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Alright, I hope he doesn't go off again.
Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Alright, we're gonna go to Arminsul because Arminsul would not have entered the. Oh, we're gonna enter the memory. Let's go. Oh, it's a domain. Alright, let's do it.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth. But be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
Yeah, and now we're just finishing the job.
Alright.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
Yep, that's true.
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Bikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
So I wonder what was A doing, putting, like, A just put Scaramouche over there, like, with no one to tend to him. Bruh.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second-in-command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Hey, what? Bruh, I don't understand. Why would he... What? Okay, I don't need to understand though.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why
Wait.
couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Oh, over there. We're gonna fight Kairagi, for sure. Oh, don't mind if I do. Demon gems. Alright.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Alright. Oh. Oh, thank you, I guess. Nice. Alright. Oh, what? Okay, so now we gotta do something here.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died. And then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
It's the child.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
You know.
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Damn. This has gotta be very tough for the new balladeer. Oh well, let's see what happens. By the way, I really feel like the Celestia would know the truth of it.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting.
Oh, the jester.
What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or
oh, yep, it is the Fatui.
Continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Alright.
Cool it.
There you go.
Bad.
Delve into
Terra Smash!
Alright.
Well met.
Everybody
One.
stand. Fate is upon you.
2. Okay, so wait, William. 3, 2, 1. Nice.
Adventure time.
Oh, yeah. Fits the description perfectly. There should be some chests here. Yep, there you go. Primogen. Nice. Alright.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma. In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer here. Such a creepy atmosphere. Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan.
Her catalyst down.
Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Yeah, alright. And she did not, and there you go.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
Yeah, and then
I'm
she
sure
goes
you think
just
so,
dead.
but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences
Oh,
now.
damn.
Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. By then, see you at the victory feast.
I wonder if all the Harbingers can prolong their lifetime. I wonder.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are
whoa,
you
whoa.
staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
3, 2,
Muddle-headed
1.
puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Yeah, that's true.
Time to fight back.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Go in! Let me scry.
Okay. Wait, I just want to get my, Mona out, alright? Okay,
Let's light it up.
there you go. Need both of the outs. Alright. I just need the out. There you go. Nice.
Everybody stand
1,
back. Fate is upon you.
2. Okay.
Why do they
So,
never miss?
3, 2, 1. Wait, where is he? Alright, I could not see him, man. I could not see him the entire time. That's the usual day in Genshin. There you go.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Okay. I wonder what's happening. My characters are not dealing as much damage. Bro, you gotta really like that place, huh? Alright. Head towards the next memory. Let's go. But damn, this is taking quite a lot of time today.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Yep.
Is that?
The factory.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon. Let's move on.
Alright, do I need to solve the puzzle again? Alright, let's move on. We're just looking at memories now.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
Wait, what are you saying?
Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you.
Oh, and another thing, will every single person out there that knew of the Balladeer would forget about him now?
Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
In this new reality, Wanderer has been just wandering about for 400 years, doing nothing from one place to another. That's all he has been doing? And erase themselves, and even though the original Balladeer has gone, this person will live on in his place.
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasu will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright? No way!
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Damn!
This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Got any more stupid questions? The wind rises.
Insignificant past!
Wait, huh?
At my command, you shall fall.
I mean, that robot is literally talking like caramel.
Know your place. Feeble human.
Too slow. The wind rises.
Nice.
You're dead.
I'm just spamming out, man. I'm just spamming.
Nothing worth mentioning. Squall Fury.
Let's go.
Insignificant past.
Nice. There you go. Should do the trick. That should do.
Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self.
Wait, so every single person on Teyvat remembers Wanderer now? Because how would Paimon know The Wanderer's Stone.
Wait, but it was you inside that thing too! What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
The past will catch up with you.
You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Oh damn, alright. Let's go. Haha, gotta leave the memory now. Alright. Nice.
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
Who am I? Who am I?
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
So does everybody know about the Balladeer now or no?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the sixth is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Yeah, that's true.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me.
Oh.
Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Nahida doesn't see him that way though.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered.
I really feel like I should just tell her about Rugatevata.
Including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after? I will try.
Traveler.
Yes.
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you think.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how?
Yep.
Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Well, I didn't do all this for everyone.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed.
That's true.
Which is why there is emotion in the human
Yep.
world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Yep, and you are a puppet.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
True that, true that.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Let's go. Nice. One more
I'm glad
ally.
that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too.
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the...
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name...
No! Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Oh, alright. Okay, what do we name him?
Have you got anything?
What do we name him, guys? There is a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with care. You can obtain the item and appellate stock from the Archon quest interlude intervention, which will allow you to change Eon and its vendor's name. Please take note that some names cannot be utilized in this change once you have renamed this character. Some interfaces in the game going forward will display the name that you have chosen. Travelers, any other content is about confirm. I'll just name him this. You guys can just Google the meaning of it. It would perfectly mean what.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Oh, alright. If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet? Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
What are you gonna do?
The Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been. What's that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing. That day will come. Alright. We're done here. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
There were some bumps along the way, but it's all over now. I guess all the memories of our past selves are over here now.
So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Nice, that was a very good quest. That was a very good quest. And the game lore, or I guess the game lore theorists are gonna be like going crazy with this new information that we got. Oh, it's loading in a cutscene. Or maybe not.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Return to the resting place. Alright, where is it? Oh, over there. I guess it would be best if I just teleported. Alright, let's go. But down. This feels very good, not gonna lie. This feels very good doing this quest. Alright.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase.
What about it?
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
Didn't you break it? Yeah. Maybe she forgot that.
You sound lost and confused.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. But for anyone else, who can say?
Well, Rukidevata did pull it off.
When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate.
So, I guess it's just the Archon from the next nation, Fontaine.
Like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Yeah, that's true.
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
Yeah, okay, this is really something that a person with a lot of judgment, you know?
The voice has disappeared.
The Archon.
What was that?
The Archon, man. It was the Archon of the next nation. It is the Archon of the next nation, Paimon.
Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Okay. Man, I just want my sister, man. Come on. I just want my sister. Oh my god. I just want my sister, man. Come on. Alright. It's fine. Guys, I feel very sleepy now. Well, that's a lot of things that we took in today. And I felt very good doing this quest. It was very nice. And you know what? I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining by. And this has been Marleing. I'll see you tomorrow.